Hi everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Addict Creations. I'm Diane, and today we are going to be continuing on with the Four Seasons Bash layouts by Kelly Baxter Fitzgerald. We are working on layout number 3 from the summer session of it, and we are working on the 8.5 by 11 one today. So let's get scrapping. Okay, I was playing around with this and I've kind of laid out some bits. I'm not sure if that's how it's going to end up. I ended up deciding I wanted to tear this one. So I need to tear this one as well. I cut a bunch of circles. I used this is Candid Moments scrapbooking, and I have the dies for it as well. Here. This is the circle dies, and then I have the dies for those. So I cut some circles. I cut some of the stamped images. I stamped So Much and then Fun, and I die cut 3 layers of the Fun so that it popped up a little bit. And I wanted to tear this. I did put adhesive on both sides. So the nice part about this is I now have 2 borders that already have the adhesive on them. Those don't have the white, and I did want the white for this layout. So I went around and I cut some of the flowers up. I didn't cut this size up for the other side. I just completely forgot about that. And I cut, let's see here, wait a minute. It's this little piece. I cut this little banner with So Much on it from the Candid Moments. No, is that Candid? I'm sorry, I am not retaining Candid Moments. It's this So Much, and then they have these dots, and I was thinking about the dots, but I was like, nah, just So Much Fun is the title. Miranda and Daddy are playing with water beads on the back patio, and this was shortly after we had moved in, probably the next summer. And we had a sensory bin for her. I was trying to come up with some ideas for her for sensory that would, kind of work and not be, kitty-ish. And so that was what I came up with at that point. And she really seemed to like the water beads. And it's funny, every time I put water beads out for sensory bin, that's the one that gets played with the most. I did put all of these little guys on a stamp. I used my, it's not a Stamp Perfect, is it? Oh, it is my Stamp Perfect, which is just like the Misty, which is why you can't buy these, because it's too much like the Misty. I used that to stamp these because I like to always double stamp, get that brighter image. So I did that for those, but on the background, I was kind of thinking I might want to stamp some. So I think we should put these together. I'm going to grab another mat. It always helps to grab another mat. Makes it easier. So let's put the pieces for this one in here. Okay. Let's put this down here. And I am going off of that last layout. I did layout number 3 for summer. And that's kind of where I got the idea of this. I, of course, am not doing it completely like what she did. But that's just because, again, my pieces are smaller. So I'm starting a little further over towards this side. And I will do that on the other one. Looks like I'm starting at about 1/4 of an inch. I am planning to trim these as well. And then we've got this torn piece, which I'm hoping this looks amazing. When I was kind of laying this out, I was like, I just kind of want to tear that. And so I did for the other one, and I was like, hopefully that looks good. Okay, there's this little guy is running around. Let me grab my glue. I'm just going to glue this. It'll just be easier. Okay. Oh, I did not go over the sizes. We'll use the sizes from the next one. That'll be easier. I know, I'm just kind of, that looks so pretty though, doesn't it? I'm really liking that with the torn edge. Looks nice. Now the reason, I'm sure you're already guessing why I chose some circle stuff for this layout, was because of the water beads. Oh my goodness, isn't that amazing? I think that looks fantastic. Okay, let's grab these pieces. So, of course, 1/2 inch. This one has become 3/8 of an inch for the most part. This is 1/4 of an inch, and this one is 3 inches. The base white is 8 1/4, I think by 10 3/4. Yep, 10 3/4. Okay, so we're gonna take this and just kind of put this down, grab this zip strip, which is 1/2 an inch, and put it from the 1/4 here to the 1/4 here. That does not look right. Let's try that again. Let's try that 1/4 thing again. Oh, poor little paper. It's a good thing we're covering you all up. Okay. Probably should have tacked this down. But why tack down, right? Okay. Well, that is just wackadoodle. Okay, we're just going to go with it and not worry. We're going to put stuff around anyway, so it looks pretty good. Maybe a little slightly crooked, but we'll live. We'll be okay. I'm very happy with how this one over here that you can't see anymore turned out. So I'm very hopeful that between the two of them, everything looks amazing on the finished layout. Now I know you won't see a lot of this torn edge part because I have pictures. And I did print them bigger. I actually printed them 5 by 7 and then cut 2 of them down to 5 by 5. And the other one down, I should say the photo mat is 5 by 5 and the other photo mat is 4 by 6. So I did cut them down quite a bit because I wanted to have more of a option of where I wanted the picture to, what I wanted the picture to show. I think I'm saying that right. So that is why I did cut them down quite a bit and printed them so big. So that is that one, and this is this one. And it's just a very standard, you know, border on the side. Look, it would look pretty, you know, even if you did it up top or down below. I mean, anywhere you put these borders, it's going to look nice. And yeah, I did get a little bit of ink the other day on this page, so I have put it on the back side, and I have covered it with pattern paper. But it didn't bleed through, so that was good. I was working with, I want to say mulberry ink, but I was just kind of playing with it. Okay. Looks pretty good. I'm really happy with that. So the base, I did use craft. I'm really loving the way that the craft brings out the brightness in this. So this one is the best picture of Miranda. This one's a horrible picture, but they're relaxing. And then here's Jason and Miranda playing. So that's kind of how I wanted this to showcase these photos. Oh, I didn't put adhesive on that one. It must have happened right when I was having to get the new roll of adhesive. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of put this up here, about right there. And I'm just going to push here because that area is, you know, not an area I'm going to be sticking stuff under. And I'm going to be pulling these back up. I tend to work better that way. I know some people are like, oh my goodness, she just pulls everything up constantly. Or I don't know if you're thinking that way. I would be thinking that way. But it is kind of how my brain works on the groupings. instead of like I'll just, oh, I can see this. I have to have it a little more secured because I've been, actually I want to put this down a little further. I've been looking at it on the paper and now I need it secured so I can see what it's actually going to do. Okay, oops, I don't want to push down too hard. Okay, so let's work on this side real quick. And I have all of these little shapes. I like the idea of putting this, this is Bluebird, up here in this corner. And again, I did this style because of the fact that we have all of these water beads. That's why I went with circles. And I am sorry that I am not able to articulate what is actually going on. And I know I did the photo mats in the honey butter, and this is honey butter as well. It is the same color, but I really just wanted that up there. Right there. And I did stamp on one side and it moved, and then I had to re-stamp it. I was not impressed. So frustrating. In fact, I might move this one. Put this down. And that there. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I've got some flowers. Let me grab one of these leaves. I just want to kind of stick that through. And then I'm going to put these down. And they are a little bit on the photo, which is perfectly fine. And then I was doing it down here. Oh, I know. I wanted to do it like this over here. So, let's see here. I'm going to grab my trimmer. I kind of marked where I want it. I might be able to get it in here. Might not be. So let's see here, right about there. Okay. And then this one, I want a little less. Probably about half. That would work. And we're just gonna trim this. It's a little harder to cut the smaller circles. And I was just kind of feeling it down here. Do I want to stay on the white, or do I think I want to go clear down to the bottom. So let's just put some adhesive on this and go to the bottom. Yeah, you'll see this. It just kind of moved just enough right here to make me feel a little dizzy when I was looking at it. So it was really easy to just flip it over and go with the other side. Really easy. I did use pop tape on all of the daisies. I'm going to grab some more. I haven't used very many of these little leaves. We will definitely have a lot left over for other projects. Okay, liking that. And you know what? I don't think I want to do these. I think I want to just keep, I want to splatter. Maybe. I know. I just sit here and look at it and wonder what I should do. Let me grab let's see what I got here. I got Bluebird, and here is red. Do we have one that's actually candy apple, or do we just have red? And maybe it's called candy apple and I just put red on it. Both could happen. I think we have shortbread. Do we have? Oh, we do have honey butter. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get a little crazy. So bear with me. I'm going to use multiple mats. Not sure which one, so I'm just pulling them all out. And let's pull this one up. And this is the sticky one. use this area right here. And I'm going to use these just to strategically place things right here. And then I'm going to use this one that doesn't have any sticky on him over here. Okay, so I'm just going to pretty much do this area. I don't care if it gets a little onto here. And I'm thinking, let's use this little, thinking I want to go with all three of these colors, but let's kind of just, oh, that's a juicy. Okay, there's some honey butter. I'm liking that. I think the reason I'm wanting to use so many of the colors, well, just the three, is because of the fact that, oh, I should check for the green. This is kind of like a primary school thing. Oh, which one is this one? This is red. Yeah, I have a couple of them that are really low. Okay, and let's grab down the greens. Oh, green apple is up there, so that might, what do we got? We've got pine, clover, evergreen. I'm looking for avocado. That's sage. Oh, I think avocado is in the next one over. Yep, found it. Yeah, there's very little for red. And this looks like a hot mess. So hopefully it looks cute when I move this. Wow, that is a lot, but I kind of like it. It's different. Probably not something I would normally choose if it wasn't for like kind of a primary-ish layout. Oops. I am going to get that all over me. Okay, set you over there. Let's grab you. And now I can do this without worrying about the space. Oh, the red is off the cap. Okay, let's do red first. Okay. And let's grab some green. I know this is getting wackadoodle, but I think it's going to be really pretty. Oh, I like the way the yellow did it. This honey butter. I really like the honey butter. That one's nice. It's kind of got a little orange in it, but not a lot. Yeah, I definitely like this side better. Let me grab these. I am covered in ink. Okay. Put those down there. And we're going to put this back up here. Kind of let that dry a smidge. It does pay to have a few extras of these little mats to cut up. Yeah, I definitely like this side better. I might put some stuff over here to kind of tame this. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Let me see. I've got a bunch of circles, so I can do a lot. Maybe just cover up a few of the more crazy ones. You know, contain my crazy. Let's see here. Oh, I kind of like that over and under look. Helps to put this down. And then there. And put this honey butter. I really like these stamps. They're a lot of fun. Okay, now the only ones I'm not using as much are the reds. I'm kind of shying away from those to a point. We're definitely going to put some dots on this page. I have those out. Oops, let me move my wild berry was trying to escape. Move those over there. Okay. And do I want to put another one? Yeah, I kind of like that. Just because it's kind of covering up some of the crazy, but at the same time it looks pretty cool. So, and here's another red one. Oh, yeah. Just kind of tucking these in. I'm not cutting them right now because I really don't need to. I'm only using them on this layout. So let's put Panda's picture back over here. Right about there. That should work. Okay. So the border, or these little guys, go over here. First I was going to use this blue, the bluebird side, and then I was like, I better not put that right next to the other. Let's see here. I want to just tuck it under, but because of the way I tore it, it's not as forgiving. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to pull up a smidge. Nope, I want you all to come up. Come up and play. Okay, and let's tuck that in there. And I want the polka dots. I think the polka dots are so much fun, and I really like the polka dots right here on this with the gingham here. I think that looks really cool. Okay, let's put this title on, and then we can put bits around it. I really like these stamps. They're just fun. And it says fun. I wanted them a little bit on the polka dot. So I've got so much fun. And then we've got circles and leaves and all sorts of stuff. Oh, there's some residue of some yellow or honey butter. Okay, let's put that one down. I have not looked at the stamp set or the stickers at all. We'll have to look at those. Let's just kind of I was thinking about that, but I don't think we want to do that. I know I want to put this up in here. I just don't know how many bits I want to put up here before I put that in. And I'm just going to put one of the pinks up here and one of the pinks over here. Okay. Let's put these little guys down here. Just kind of keeping it flowing all around. This one is a blue one, and I know I want that up here. I've got another honey butter, and let's put that one here. Another honey butter. I did the same amount for each of them, so we've got quite a bit of circles, and they were quite nice to work with. I really did appreciate how they were feeling when I was playing with them. So I have this one. I think I want that up there. Partially because I don't care for as much that I got on that one. Okay, so then we have a red one for down here. And let's just put some leaves again like we did on the other side. Put them right down here. Oops. Okay. And then we've got a red one and a blue one. We have this little flower. I think I want to put another leaf over here. Do I? Well, wait a minute here. Let's see what the leaf would look like. Yeah, I like it like that. Just a little more green up there. And then we'll put this here. Okay, so I'm liking the feel of this. I used up even more of these little circles that I made. I used all but these two. So there's one red. Uh-oh, got a little on my desk. And one is Bluebird. So Candy Apple and Bluebird. I'm grabbing a baby wipe real quick. Oh, it came off really easy. Let's see, I got some up there. Ooh. Don't tell my husband, he'll kill me. I'll be like, what are you doing? Yeah, it's coming off. So that's good. Woohoo! I am not going to be killed today. I'm going to set these aside too because I'm not gonna stamp those. I really just thought it would be kind of cool, and then it just got a little too much. So I did use all 4 of these shimmer brushes. I'm really happy with those. We have used Bluebird, Honey Butter, Avocado, and Candy Apple on some stamps. And I want to grab out, well, we've got Bluebird. We have Candy Apple. And we actually have Honey Butter. Not very much. I don't think we're using Honey Butter. There's not very much there. And do we have Avocado? We do not. What kind of greens do we have, though? Nope. I wonder if one of those other sets that we have that mix in with the other bits have, let's see here. Nope, it's got pine in it, but there is some honey butter here. Maybe I'll grab those honey butters and I'll just be happy with that. Yeah, maybe I won't put red. I don't have a lot of red. I have more of the Bluebird. So let me look at the Bluebird. Not loving that on that green. Let's put a big one and a little one, a big one and a medium. I think I'm going to just make little trios over here, little groupings of these. Okay, so there's the Bluebird. I don't know if I'm going to put any more out, but we'll see. Then we've got the Honey Butter. We've got hearts and stars in Honey Butter. And I'm just going to kind of put them around. Right over there. Got another heart. Okay. And so we've got the blue, we've got some yellow. We need a little bit of red. So we'll put some red down here. That I put it right on the red flower. That is the smartest thing in the world because you can totally see it. Maybe I'll just do it down here and I'll put 2 little hearts. And then we'll take a step back and kind of look at it and see if we need some more stuff. I do like that though. Okay, we have nothing up here. We have these here, this here, one here, and that. Huh. I still feel like it needs a little bit more punch. So I'm going to grab some bitty sparkles and just kind of play with them and see. I think that might be the answer. There's my tool. Just to add a little bit of bling here. Not a lot. It's a nice thing about embellishments is you can definitely mix things. And it always, well, I shouldn't say always, it usually will look okay. Especially if you're sticking with kind of mild things. And these are definitely mild. They're just a smidge of shimmer. not anything that's going to be jumping out at you going, oh my gosh, there's shimmer there, there's bling, there's, you know, whatnot. This is a very busy layout with all the splatter I put on it, but I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. It's definitely a kid layout. I think I'm just going to put that up there. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I'm liking it. I think it feels very fun and festive and perfect for Miranda. So here we have it. A lot of stuff going on, but I don't think it's too outrageous. I might have to change this back piece because of the fact that we have some shimmer brush up there, and I'm not sure I want that there. But aside from that, I am very happy, although I have some here too, so I could probably just live with it. So thanks so much. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and play today. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. Leave a comment and have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.